Espionage here. Today we are going to be unboxing, building, and reviewing LEGO Set 21347 Ideas, the Red London telephone box. Alright, so it looks like total of 11 bags, 2 larger plates, some stickers, and the manual. So, take a quick peek in here. Since this is ideas, let's flip and see if we can find the designer. So, yep, right here, the fan designer, and some more information right on the Red London telephone box, if you've ever been to London. So, let's get into the build. now that we finished the build, let's explore the features of the telephone box. So first off, let's open the door. Bring it up close. Open the door and take a peek inside. So here is the inside of the telephone booth. We can actually turn the light on up here. So you push the button. This is the main thing. It lights up the phone booth. And then also there is a little phone book in here. You know, they let you know by saying phone book on the sticker. Now how do I get this thing in properly? All right, so the other thing that you can do with this is the set has 2 variants for the phone. So you can actually, let me see if I can pull this out. There's like, let me pull this bottom part. It's not fully stuck in there, so it takes a little bit of effort, but you can actually take it off. So here is the bottom component. Take this off, and then here is the, let me see if I can pull the top one off. Yeah, there we go. All right, so top one is off, and you'll see inside here, oh, maybe I guess I'll turn the light so you can see a little better. There are a couple of these little stud spots where you can, that's where the top part and the bottom part stick on. All right, so we're gonna get ready to put on the second variant. So the second variant, the top part looks like this. And the bottom part looks like this. It's a different kind of phone, right? It's on the handle, so you know you pick it up. Oh, pick it up and you know, hello. Although this part's stuck. All right, now let's get this thing on. So I'm gonna mount this top part on first because I think this is easier. You can just stick it on. Now let's get this bottom part. Maybe the phone book comes later. And you're just gonna stick this part down here. All right, so there you go. So the other option is in now. Let me take a look at with the light. And we'll close it. So this is the main option, right? The top part, the part that we prefer. And then here is the bottom part of it with the phone book. All right, so let me get this one back on here. We are reinstalling the top part of the phone. The phone book makes things a little more difficult to put back on, but I can always slide that one on a little bit later. Okay, and now get the phone book back in there in case someone still needs to use the phone book nowadays. And then light on, well, we're good. All right, and so the last thing that this thing can do, right, is that it can hold your phone, right? So how does it hold your phone? I mean, it is, there's a spot right here in the back, so I'm gonna use a smaller phone. This one is a smaller regular iPhone. And just put it right here and lean it there. And it fits in okay. And then I'm gonna take it out, and then I will use one of those larger phones, right? Whether, for us, this is an Android, this is a Google phone. And I'll put the back of it in there. So you can sort of see that even the larger, like Pro phones or whatever, can fit generally fine. I wonder if I can take this off so people can get a better look. There you go. So you can see how it looks. So yeah, there's the regular phone. Or this is the larger phone, the Pro phones. And then here is the smaller phone. All right, so there's a little bit of area here to the left of it when the phone is put in that's smaller. And then when you put the larger phone, it's pretty much, it's not that much wider across, but yeah, it fits okay. They both fit fine. I don't know if you can fit a tablet though. That might not work out so well. All right, let's get this back on here. All right, and that concludes the features for the Red London telephone box. So let's talk about some of the good things that I liked about this set. First thing is just, the general design. I mean, the red London telephone box it looks like a red London telephone box. It's nice. I like the plants, the little lighting, and of course, the light turning on, the phone booth, everything about it. Just is, I guess it's kind of cute in a way. And that actually leads into the second thing I like about this. Um, it's just funny, right? I mean, we've gone through a lot of Lego sets. This one, for some reason or another, like when I look at it, I feel calm, right? I just, it's really nice to look at. It calms me down. Something about it. I'm not quite an art connoisseur, right? But maybe something like this is definitely evokes a feeling, an emotion in me of just really feeling calm. And then the funny thing is, like when I feel calm, like if I push this light some more, I feel even calmer for some reason. Just seeing the light turn on in the phone booth, that makes me even more calm. So I guess it's kind of nice. Maybe just taking the time to appreciate something like this allows us to feel calm. And that's a good thing, right? I mean, thinking about if you're getting this for someone else or for yourself, just being able to appreciate the simple things like this is a good thing. And then finally, one of the other good things I like about it is just the ability to store a phone or keep a phone handy on it, right? I mean, it's kind of silly, but it's still a nice little extra feature that the Lego team didn't really have to do, the designer didn't have to do, but it's funny because you're putting a phone next to a phone booth, which in some ways there is a connection. So appreciate that. Okay, so let's get into some of the bads. The bad thing about this set is the number of pieces that are left when you finish this build. Like, take a look here. Basically, you finish one of the phones, but not the other, and you have all these leftover pieces. But the leftover pieces aren't enough to completely build both types of phones. So let's take a look at this more in detail. Here is the first phone variant. And if you decide you want to do the second one, here are the pieces that are supplied to you. They're almost enough to actually build it, right? Except, for example, the main thing is this first one, this back plate, we don't have it, right? I mean, it's almost enough. If I had that back plate and I had one more black tile, I could actually build this, and then I would have it handy. Here on the right, you basically need these two corner edge pieces, and you can put them here, and you also need this back plate right here. I mean, it's just a couple of plates, really. If you had the plates, you're almost ready and able to build both of the parts for the second phone part variant. So yeah, I'm just perplexed that the Lego group decided to withhold those two. That would have just been a nice quality of life feature, especially with the removable plates. So the second bad thing is the phone book. This little phone book in here, it could have been, I guess, designed a little bit better to sit on here. I guess you could maybe mod it to put a little stud or something that they could stick to. But right now, in its original build, it's just in there. So when you decide, oh, I want to shift this around or something, right? It just keeps falling off, right? And then this is like kind of narrow, depending on how high your hand is, and you're gonna like stick your hand in here, and you gotta like try to put it back up on here. This phone book, and then I'm gonna put it back. Oh, I just slid it and it fell down again. Right, so this is just a little bit of an annoyance with regards to just the way the phone book is handled. So as you can see, so you have to move everything slowly, or else that phone book will slide right off. And finally, the third bad that I would say about this set is it's a quick build, right? I mean, it's not a difficult build, but it took us only about 2 hours to build. So keep that in mind, right? That if you're thinking, oh, I'm gonna get this set, it might last some time. Not quite. It's definitely one of the faster builds. Those 1 through 11 bags, a lot of them are smaller bags, and each one took us only about 10 to 15 minutes. I give this set a final score of 8 out of 10. For more advanced LEGO fans, this probably won't be a super interesting build nor a lengthy one, but something about it just, makes you feel really calm and can appreciate it if you spend enough time with it. Um, I personally think that it might actually be a good gift for like friends, family, anyone that may not be super into Lego but appreciate, the London phone booth or place to hold their phone. Who knows, right? This could be like a gateway set to getting your adult friends into Lego, right? So, I think that's it for today's review. Thanks for watching. We'll catch you next time.